Yo, what's up everyone? As somebody building a data room business, I get interesting requests from my users every single day. So today I thought I would do a quick rundown of the most surprising features I totally didn't expect, and also some of the features we developed but are a total flop. First off, the most surprising features. Number one of my list, screenshot protection. You wouldn't expect the number of people who are asking me for screenshot protection. I thought in 2025, somebody can just use their phone to take a picture of their screen, so nobody would be asking for screenshot protection, but this turned out to be one of our most in-demand features. Well, what about people who take pictures using their phone? I guess that's what dynamic watermarking is for. Alright, number two, I totally underestimated the number of people who have asked us for CSV import. I thought when people share files with others, they usually have, maybe 5 or 10 or 20 recipients, but turned out I have so many people have hundreds of recipients on the list. I guess it makes sense if you have a large deal. So last but not the least, I totally didn't know how many people hate using right clicks. So when we first launched our app, most of our UX interactions are based on right clicks. And then we realized that people just couldn't figure it out. I've got so many emails from people telling us that they want menu options, to the extent I decided to add a menu option everywhere in our app. So that's a quick rundown of the most surprising features we've got. So here are the must-have features people ask us over and over again when they are looking for a data room. The number one of the list is dynamic watermarking. So what's really special about dynamic watermarking is that it's not generated on your document, but it is generated the moment somebody opens your document. So you can actually add the visitor's IP address, email, and name directly to your document. So in the event that somebody takes a picture of this document or they leak this document anywhere else, you can trace this back to the perpetrator. So this is one of the most effective deterrent against unwanted document leaking. This is probably the number one reason why people buy Peony data rooms. And I think if you buy any other data room, you should check whether they have dynamic watermarking. So the second feature people always ask for is NDA gating. When it comes to sharing sensitive documents, a lot of the times you want the viewer to agree to an agreement before they visit your data room. When you set up a data room on Peony, what you can do is to add an NDA gating right before a data room. So nobody can access your data room unless they agreed to the NDA. That's a game changer. It makes it way easier to share sensitive documents. So the last thing everybody asks us for is page-by-page and in-depth analytics. So when you're sharing a data room, you actually only know which documents people are reading and whether somebody have accessed your document or not. It helps you understand which documents are actually getting read, and it also helps you detect unwanted access. Right? Say for example, if it's somebody accessing a data room and it's from an email address or a location you don't recognize, the moment it happens, you know that somebody has leaked your document. So a very, very useful feature. For any document or data room you share on Peony, in-depth analytics comes out of the box. So you don't even have to worry about anything. Just share the link using the Peony link, and then you get all the good analytics. These are the must-have features people always ask for when they're looking for a data room. So the last thing I want to share are the complete flops. These are the features we developed that we thought are useful, but turned out nobody actually cared. First off the list, we actually built an AI document generator that allows you to generate NDAs or simple financial documents on the fly, but it turned out nobody cared. Most people have a template already. They don't need another AI document generator. So, wasted effort. And the preview mode is another complete flop. We spent about half a week trying to make it work, but it turned out nobody cared about it after we released it. People just don't need another button to see their data room. And the most hilarious thing is that one of our customers urgently asked us to release support so that they can share multiple versions of the same document with their clients, but after we built it, they actually didn't use it once. So there you go. All right, here's today's episode, all about the top features people ask us for in data rooms. If you're picking data rooms, make sure you check if they have these features before you make the purchase. Tell me if I'm missing anything. Are there any features I've not mentioned but are surprisingly useful? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. So see you next time. Until then, take care.